Rwenzori Forum for Peace and Justice's effort in ensuring a peaceful coexistence in the Rwenzori region is visible. In Bundibugyo, one of the epicenters of violence in the region, young people who have in the past been used by selfish politicians are fully engaged in different activities as a result of the organization's intervention.
The challenges mostly was on living with our neighbors, because you know Bundibugyo, we are living, the people living in Bundibugyo, we have the Babwisi, Vamba, Vonuma, and the Bakonjo, who are our neighbors. But when it comes to cultural institutions and cultural activities, the Bakonjo, because they are having their other cultural institution, so it comes there, something comes in like a zigzag way. We don't understand each other. So now, that conflict was there. But after the training, those conflicts, these days, they are now calm. And sometimes, before the training, most of the youth were not aware of the norms of the cultural institutions. They could not think about even the cultural institutions. But when RFPJ came out with this project and bring for us some of the trainings, we studied and we are now aware on how to maintain our cultural institutions.
The training helped us because most of the youth that were not able to do things on their own, they got the skills, they're now operating, and they have gone ahead to form groups within their communities. And those groups have also brought on board other members that we did not train, but they are part of the community from where we trained. So we have the 409, but we're also getting other members that are getting skills from the ones that we trained, those that we did not target as the indirect beneficiaries.
Sharon Kabarole was home redundant with no skill and no job. Her constant frustration with life meant her only option was walk the street to look for survival.
Some of us, we face problems. For example, if you drop in school, some of us find that lack of employment. Some of us join some peer groups, you find that has destroyed you. You drop in schools. After dropping in schools, you find that you are not in a good situation. Only that you find that things they are not the same. Poor family are not in good situations. You're lacking many things. After lacking it forces you maybe to go on bad things. You join peer groups like that. You find that really you are not in a good situation.
When she heard of RFPJ's skilling program, she jumped on the opportunity and got a life-saving skill in hairdressing. Sharon and a few trainees mobilized funds and opened this salon at the heart of Bundibugyo town.
We are just seated at home. We had news that we have got people who wants to give us assistance instead of staying home, as we people who failed education, who are just stagnant at home doing nothing. After being informed, we went there. We met with these people of RFPJ. We are like, from today and onwards, we want you to accept to be our students. We have come to assist you from being at home. We see others have already produced. They are doing nothing, no assistance. They want to put in new skills. You find yourself that you can afford assistance with your kids, not being there at home. Then after we started schooling, they made for us a school. We started schooling. We had a school there. After schooling, when we are still schooling, we entered in things of lockdown before we complete our training. But we had picked something. They see we have improved. We can do what they wanted to do. Then after that, as they didn't want us to go again back in the village without doing anything, they have seen we stopped it before. they succeeded what they wanted. They were like, no, we shall not make you go back. Let us try to give you some assistance for making a salon. After making a salon, to know that you prevent yourself, continue with your skills which you have been schooling here. That's the way we got our salon up to now. We are trying to continue with it, getting even what can manage to assist us.
Her daily earnings from the salon have meant that her livelihood has transformed and she's able to take care of her child.
We thank RFPJ because what they have done, bringing for us somebody train us. Some of us we learned what we didn't know. We learned it from them. Then that one, it assisted us. Now is making us to help ourselves in the future. Because some of us, we didn't know how to print or what comb, but now I can get a customer, I comb, she gives me my money. Or by printing something, she gives me my money. That money to assist me.
Sharon's story reverberates across the town. Deobia Mkama was in the village with a bleak future.
The biggest challenge that we are facing is that some students, some young men and women, they don't have support. Some they are orphans, they don't have one to touch that I can take at school. They don't have jobs. Now, like I was among the orphans. Even I'm an orphan, but when I got a chance, that chance, I have to use it. That's why I'm in RFPJ. If I lose that chance, I would not have been here like this.
He too took advantage of the skilling program and learnt welding.
I decided to learn welding because when I completed my senior 4, the money became a problem. The parents failed to take me back to school. When I was there, I had a chance that RFPJ is coming to join students who are stuck. That's when I decided to know, let me join and do something so that I can get some money. But now I'm getting some money. At least my problems are becoming a bit,
Today, he is employed in this workshop where he earns his living.
I thank RFPJ that managed to train us and not be involved in elections, violences, because by that moment we were busy using the knowledge that we got from RFPJ.
Ramadan Baluku, who worked as a mentor for the young boys and girls, says most of the young people in the community were vulnerable and were easily lured to acts of violence.
Now these students they cannot be in those groups to make violence because they are busy. Like now you can see all of them, they are busy, they have their jobs, because then the villages where they come from, they get someone that, go and make for me a window, go and make for me a door, like that. Then if he's violent, and even him, he's failing, or he's trying to fight that, because if he's involved in elections, he can go there in the village, someone is on the other side, and someone is on the other side, he will fail to get a job.
Ramadan now employs over 10 youth in his workshop, where they make different products like door frames, windows, and many more.
People they have skills now. Now those students they can do some windows, doors. That's the skill that now they are having now. Like nowadays, people that are on villages, and others are not educated. Then if they're not educated, there is no job. Then that's a big problem. And even I'm trying to say that if there is more chance, you again do it again. Because like now, these ones who are with us now, they are trying, because their problems now they are coming at least now, like more than the way they were before. Nowadays, if they come, he gets here some like 2,000. At least he can be satisfied on that.
Rose Kabasinguzi, a tailor, is full of praise for RFPJ.
We had no any work to do. We were just in villages sitting, doing homework. After RFPJ bring the information, then we came and we started working. Now the life is good.
She attributes the peace in the area to Rwenzori Forum for Peace and Justice's timely intervention in skilling the young people who have been a major force in driving violence in the region.
Some of other youth, they didn't engage in violence. Some of us, we were doing tailoring, so we didn't have time to engage in the violence. And the other youth, they are doing tailoring, hairdressing, and we thank the RFPJ what they have done for us. And that's why the elections were peaceful.
The politicians use young people like me because they don't have money, we are idle. That's why they use us. When they find us just stuck, they come and tell us, you are here standing, come and make money, go and fight. Go and fight, then we shall give you money. That's why they use us, that we are not have jobs where to stay and get something.
In the next episode, we hear more stories of transformation and testimonies of young people on how Rwenzori Forum for Peace and Justice's skilling program changed their lives.